Hey everybody, I'm back from The Last Jedi, and this is a good movie, guys. It's so awesome. Oh my god. You're not gonna believe this. I didn't expect going in what this movie was going to be, because J.J. Abrams, and as much as good as like The Force Awakens was, it was pretty much a retread of A New Hope. It wasn't a bad movie, but it kind of felt a little samey. That being said, I still really like the film. It just felt a little too much. But The Last Jedi is a different beast. I'm sorry, it's just so emotional right now. I'm going through so many emotions when I was watching this movie. I guess I'll start from the beginning. So the movie picks up right after the first movie left off. Finn is recovering from his injuries from the last movie, and while that's happening, the Resistance is under attack. So Poe decides to enable a counterattack, and while successful, lots of them end up dying. And while that's going on, Rey officially meets Luke, and it turns out he's bitter. He doesn't believe in the Jedi anymore. He's forsaken it all. Rey wants to find out how to defeat the First Order, and to do that, she needs Luke. This movie takes what's good about Star Wars and comes up with something original, pretty much. And what I mean by that is, at first you think, well, are they gonna retread Empire Strikes Back? Is that what Rian Johnson's gonna do? And at first it kind of seems that way. There are small elements of it, but it's not exactly that. You think it's gonna go this way, but really it goes another way. And what I mean by that is Rian Johnson understands that the first movie was very similar to A New Hope, and so he's like, I'm going to change it up. I'm going to subvert your expectations. And what he does is almost unheard of. I didn't expect anything going on, and seeing Leia again was definitely emotional. I'm still sad that Carrie Fisher passed away, but this is definitely one of her best performances. Luke in this movie, I think he was great. He gets one of the most badass moments Luke Skywalker has ever gotten. This is probably Luke Skywalker is one of my favorite characters in Star Wars. And so to see him this badass is in a long time is incredible. I'm speechless. I'm not gonna spoil what happens, but it's probably the best moment that's ever happened in Star Wars. As for the crew we're following now, Rey she's doing a great job. Daisy Ridley, I think she does a great performance like last time. We get to see more and more of her character develop. We get to see who she really is. We see Kylo Ren really become into his own and truly become this character that he needs to be in order. Because in the first movie, he's treated more of a joke, but in this movie, we see his more of his depth. He's like what makes this character him, and so he kind of becomes a new. He abandons that Darth Vader thing he was going for and really comes into his own. For the new characters, Rose, our new character we follow, she's this kind of scruffy or plucky little kind of girl. Rose follows Finn around because they need to go undercover, and she's a great character because she has this kind of inexperienced she doesn't really go on these high-tech missions. She's like kind of like the fixer-upper. She's kind of just she's the repair girl, and so she kind of gets dragged along with Finn on this mission. Poe is great. I love Oscar Isaac. He's really becoming my favorite character in the new trilogy. I always like whenever he's on screen. I'm like, yeah, because I love Oscar Isaac. He is a great actor, and I love the guy. He's doing so much great. He's definitely more Han Solo-esque. Not quite Han Solo, but he's definitely the character you root for. Like a nicer Han Solo, almost. Yeah, Finn. Finn was great. We get to see more of his character develop also. And I love that. He's becoming more of his own character. Just this movie took what made the first one a pretty good sequel to the original trilogy, and decided to up it, make it more original, make this movie stand on its own as a sequel, I should say, but feel as though it's not treading old ground. It's treading new ground, new territory we haven't seen in a Star Wars film, because we need new stuff. As much as it's cool to see the old stuff return, it's amazing to see new stuff come up too. We see new ships, new weapons come about, whereas in the first movie we only saw a few little things here and there, but here they're front and center. We see new animals, like the porgs, which are everywhere. You're not gonna know where the heck porgs aren't gonna go away. They're gonna be around forever. They're definitely the Ewoks, but I like the porgs. They were fun. They're cute little animals. The other animals were pretty cute too. The Arctic looking fox. They're these little icy looking foxes that show up on this planet towards the end. I would say, yeah, it's definitely very creative. I love seeing the practical effects on show. They're continuing that from episode 7. Thank God. I don't want some CG bullshit, George Lucas. But yeah, it's a good movie, guys. I guess I'll go into tiny spoilers. I'll try not to spoil very much, so if you haven't seen the movie, go see it now. I'm warning you. Alright? Cool. So, the end of the movie. Boy. It was a very fitting way to go out. I wasn't expecting what they were gonna do, and they did it. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna miss you, Luke. You were my favorite character in Star Wars, and you went out probably the best way ever anyone could. I'm excited to see where this story's gonna go. I'm excited to see where Kylo Ren's gonna go. I'm gonna see where Finn, where Poe, where Rose, wherever the other characters go. I know it's gonna be a great time. But yeah. I would say definitely see this, guys. If you're feeling down about politics, down about just life in general, go see this movie. It'll restore your faith in humanity. It's gonna reinvigorate you. There's a lot of shitty politics and shit that have went down in 2017. But we've had a lot of great movies come out. And we need to keep fighting. I know you probably don't want to hear this, but it's truth. As annoying as politics are, we need to be front and center. We need to keep fighting. As painful as it is. Because if we don't, the bad people are just going to keep coming. We got to stop them. That's why this movie exists. It's the spark of the rebellion. Okay? So go see this movie. You'll have a great time. It'll make you feel good. And keep fighting for the resistance. Alright, guys. See you later. Good night. Good night.